Welcome back to Dream of Mirror Online. Last time, I actually finished up one of the quests in Neptune's Temple, which I was really surprised by. It did take a while, but I was really surprised to have finished it up. Today, I have decided to take a break from dungeons and focus more on overworld map stuff, and the first thing I want to do is the level 30 Fencer's Life quest because I really need more skill points. Unfortunately, you can see at level 36, my Dancer had 80 evasion, my Fencer only has 52. Now, a lot of that is on me. I could have put a lot more points into agility. I've been doing more wisdom than agility and, long term, also dexterity, but I've been doing a lot of wisdom plus agility, and I feel like I should probably do 2 agility, 1 wisdom, or even 3 agility on a lot of level ups if I want to get more evasion. And also casting speed and cooldown and all of that. Cooldown is very important for these area of effect skills because they have a casting interval of 30. So I am going to now talk to Lucas and start the Fencer Life quest again, the next chapter. Why am I taller than him? Anyway, I really like the bows, but I don't like the hat. Sir, are you alright? With the letter you gave me last time, I investigated some more. The person mentioned by those beggars resembles someone known as the Spirit Swordsman a lot. During the investigation, someone said the Spirit Swordsman is often seen on Swan Lake Island. I'm afraid I'll have to go to Swan Lake Island again. Leave it to me, Mr. Lucas. Wait here for more information. So, by Swan Lake Island, he means Neptune's Temple. I can't take off from this position, yay. I will head over there and meet you at the location in Neptune's Temple where we need to start the quest. Okay, I'm in Neptune's Temple and you can see someone new is here, the Spirit Blade Master. It's not far at all from the entrance. You can see that just back there, you would go over that one bridge and get back to the entrance. So it's not far in at all. If you were a slightly lower level and you still have to worry about aggro from the globs and tortoises, it would still be fine. Spirit Swordsman. The tortoises do want to aggro me. Hello. Fortunately, the plot event started. What's the problem? The foul beggars at the mortuary say you ordered them to kidnap Sheena Lucas. Is this true? What's it got to do with you? Listen, I'm here to take Sheena with me. Just let her go if you know what's good for you. That's funny. A kid trying to talk big. Let me show you how weak you are compared to me. Now I have to fight him. I should have put on regen and stuff first. Whoops. It's fine. I think he's level 33, so I'll be fine at level 35, no problem. Plot event loading, there we are. I am fine, see? Die. Yeah, I'm fine. Honestly, he's missing me a lot. My evasion may not be as good as a Dancer, but it's fine. He is non-elemental, so that's not an issue. Now, apparently these guys, they can cancel your attack mode and prevent you from attacking. So that is a little bit annoying. Incorporeal hatred as well. That reduces your defense. But honestly, they're not that big a deal. Let's see, I'm curious what these guys are. They're also non-elemental. They will keep spawning back in if you kill them, so that's a thing. However, I could definitely use an area of effect move and kill them temporarily. They're not very strong. So yeah, this is a pretty easy fight. They don't want these fights to be super difficult like final bosses or anything. It's more for the little plot and then for getting the skill points. Oh, can't use magic at the moment. I'm just a sitting duck. Yeah, lovely. There we are, it went off. Actually, what do these guys look like? Oh, they're skulls. Oh, I need to pick up the rapier. Okay. I guess I killed him. Why not? Cumlin has revealed that she is very willing to kill other cultivators, so there you are. Oh, never mind, not dead. Surrender, let Sheena go. She's not here with me. I could cut you down where you stand. Now tell me where she is. I was only defeated because I lost concentration for 1 second. If you want to find her, you'll have to do it yourself. I missed that text. I'm sorry, it was too fast. Hey, you, stop! Damn, I have to go back empty-handed again. What can we do? Oh, yes. There's a strange pattern on the sword I just got. According to that guy, they should both belong to a sword academy. The pattern might be an important clue. I'll take it back to Mr. Lucas and discuss it with him. Well, I was completely wrong about the two of them eloping. I am slightly disappointed. I think that would have been a fun story. But there we are. Okay, time to leave the temple and not get lost again, which I might do. No, that's going to take me deeper into the temple, isn't it? I need to leave. I think it's this way out, so I will go do that and... Voice crack, I apologize. I will go do that and meet you back at Lucas. Okay, here we are. I'm very sorry, Mr. Lucas. Sheena is not being held by the Spirit Swordsman. Oh, what should we do? Did I follow the wrong clues? No, your clues weren't wrong. It's just that Sheena is not being held by the Spirit Swordsman anymore. There's someone else behind the Spirit Swordsman telling him what to do. It's like he has a master too. You can see there is a special pattern on the Rafe rapier that you took from the Spirit Swordsman. Oh, let me see. I should have thought of that. So, do you know who it is? Fate will decide. What is it that has to happen? Young lady, you're no match for him with your current abilities. You'll just have to keep training hard. Thank you for doing all this for me. Please accept this as a sign of my appreciation. So we don't actually get any answers this time. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to know what was going on with this story. And I was still hoping that Sheena was actually eloping with someone. Well, let's use that Fencer's Spring. And we don't get any sword in reward for this, but I did sneak down up to Big Beam and I bought the Mars sword. It has 35 magic attack. Now, at the moment, my fully upgraded Breeze Blade does have more because of the bonus stats on it. But once I hit level 38 and can upgrade the Mars sword, it will be better after an upgrade. So there we are. I've just got that ready and I will level it up. So let me take a look at what skills I can put some more points into. I have all of these to level 5, so I really just want to work on the area of effect skills now. Let's see. I do have Crashing Waves at level 3 and Whirring Inferno. I really want to put more points into Cracking Thunder because there are a lot of wood enemies in the main areas of the game. Oh, it's not going to go very far, is it? Okay, and Howling Wind is the wood for earth enemies. Just trying to decide here. I kind of am tempted to... Oh, let's get both of these to level 2, then nothing is useless anymore, because the level 1 is not very strong. So I think that'll work out nicely. Okay, and Howling Wind is there. So there we are. I at least have a little bit more until I level up, and I can do more than that. At this point, I just want to kind of do some more chill things this episode. I am first going to go to Collington and get all of the recipes there. I will meet you in Collington. And then from there, there's a quest I can do to get access to the Emperor Gang hideout in Collington. It's a dungeon, and I'll do that quest. So it's just going to be a more chill training and sort of side quest episode. And there we are. I felt like relaxing after doing such a big temple. Okay, I just found the first recipe in Collington, and here is a little map of where they are. This is just a screen cap from the wiki. I will, if I remember, link you to a page on the wiki which shows you the recipes in Collington, so you can see it in more detail and see the coordinates and stuff like that. It's obviously a little bit small here, but it'll do, it'll do. Okay, so the next one is going to be down by... Oh, no, that's the Rupert Marshall, so I'm going to go find the Marshall now. He's going to be down by the boutique. I remember him. He's sort of hiding right there. He's hiding in the corner. He looks like some sort of shady dealer, and instead he's just selling you recipes. I don't know if I can afford all the recipes at the moment, and I think I did buy the recipes for the fan and the banjo. We have evening wear. That's going to be one of the Gold trim dancer's costume. Actually, that's great. Those are the ones I'm currently wearing as dancer. So if I could replace them, that's good. Oh, that's a lot of gold. I'm going to have to do some grinding off screen to get more gold, aren't I? I do have some in the bank as well, but yeah, absolutely. Okay, anyway, so that's him. And then up next, we're going to have someone down in the players community, the Tinklet. Okay, so it looks like a lot of the level 30 all the level 35 dancewear is actually in Collington. So that's interesting. So it's right here. Oh, Collington is so pretty. But I'll just get this one for now, and then I'll probably do the rest off screen. Oh, is it on the other side? I feel like it's here, but I can't access it from this side. Okay, well, I will continue to do this off screen. I just wanted to show you the map and where you can find the recipes. But for now, there we are. There are a few other things, but it's mostly the level 35 dancer set, which is good because I'm definitely going to be using it a lot. And if I do break the next set in the dungeon, well, actually I couldn't replace it because my alchemy isn't high enough level to make those. Let me take a look, in fact. What level alchemy do I need to make the gold trim set? Level 25. So I'm definitely going to have to grind up my alchemy at some point off screen and get it up to level 25, which is probably going to require making a lot of stacks of boots. I usually just do those because they don't require all the extra ingredients, just the main ingredients. So, oh, Collington is so pretty. I need to do a little flying tour of the cities. Is it not back here? Oh, it's up there. Okay, now we know where it is. So I should do a flying tour of the cities sometime, but not yet. Okay, so this man, Gilligan, is the one we need to talk to get access to the Emperor Gang hideout. In the heart of the Emperor Gang dungeon, the ultimate treasure of the gang, the Emperor's sword, lies hidden. After the sword was sealed off in the sword vault, its potent power created numerous guardians from the surrounding atmosphere. Apart from the guardians, the sword is also guarded by members of the Emperor Gang. In short, the sword is very well protected. Originally, the Emperor Gang was founded as a secret society to protect the humans, but as time passed after several generations, some unscrupulous members were blinded in their pursuit for power and materialistic enjoyment, and they began to go against the gang's founding spirit of servitude. I have always hoped that one day a brave soul would be able to enter the dungeon of the Emperor Gang and steal this sword, which is the spiritual symbol of the gang, so that the Emperor Gang will be able to reflect and repent their wrongdoings. So, how can I enter the dungeon of the Emperor Gang? To enter the dungeon, you must have clearance granted by the Emperor Gang. This clearance is only granted to members of the Emperor Gang when you join them. But some corrupt members of the gang will give you clearance to the dungeon if you bribe them. How do I bribe them? There is a creature at Grassgreen Square known as Audrey Offspring. It was once the pet of a poor man named Seymour. It has a habit of excreting a particular type of nectar. Any food will become extremely sweet and delicious if the nectar of Audrey Offspring is added to it. The rose nectar is very rare and valuable. Get me 99 rose nectars and I will help you to bribe the guards to give you clearance. Alright. Yes, you have to fight 99 of them. I don't believe that it's one of those cases where you have a low drop rate. You just have to fight 99 of them and each time they'll drop it. So for the time being, I know there's a recipe pot here and there's also an Emperor Gang spy here. Oh, interesting. Attempt mission, defend Emperor Gang, trade item. I'm gonna have to look at what you do with him because I actually have not looked that up and they won't let me in at the moment. The hideout is not open to outsiders, so please leave. So yes, I need to do that quest first, and here's a royal aid. Interesting. Okay, I do believe there's a recipe pot somewhere here, unless I'm wrong. So I'm just looking for it. Maybe it's somewhere back here. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to continue getting the recipe pots, and I will also head to Grassgreen Square in order to fight the Audrey Offspring. They're level 36, so that'll be good experience for my fencer at the moment. And I will just say, you have to fight the Audrey Offspring in Grassgreen Square in order to get the item drop. There are Audrey Offsprings up in Blackatoa as well, but they won't give you the rose nectar, so that's something to keep in mind. Don't waste your time trying to fight the wrong Audrey Offsprings. Okay, actually, before we head to Grassgreen, look at the sheep. They're so cute and fluffy. So this is this area here, and the sheep are so cute. That's all. That's the most important thing. The most important part of this episode is the cute sheep. I mean, I'll find the pot, but that's the most important part. Nothing else matters now. They're so cute. Why are the sheep so cute in this game? They're adorable. I can't go that way, okay. Well, I'll find the recipe pot somewhere, but I'm more invested, there it is, in the cute sheep. They're so fluffy and cute. Okay, gold trimmed scarf. I do need that one. I mean, I have the gold trimmed scarf at the moment, but it won't last forever. And okay, that's a quest I can't do yet, I see. Oh, look, there are more sheep. They're so cute. Oh, it's so pretty here. Oh, there is actually a landing pad here. That's nice to know. And then that'll lead you to, where does this take you? Oh, it's the Guild Cottage. Okay, so here is the Guild Cottage. It is very adorable, and it currently has Christmas decorations. So you can enter the Guild Cottage if you're a member of a guild, and here all of the snowmen are sitting at the table in order. Oh, this is a very nice little chill episode then, and we have some pretty statues and more pretty statues and Christmas trees, because clearly Christmas never ends, right? And here you can also access the mailbox, the recycling brother, the banker for your coupons. Here is the guild bank. I think this just lets you access your own bank. Yep, there's my bank, which is hideously full at the moment. I need to work on that, or maybe get another character. And then there is a guild crystal, which does give you access to the guild's bank, but you can't withdraw from it if you're a normal member. Hello, creepy mailbox. And there are guild merchants. Materials contribution. I think that the guild that I was invited to actually has everything at the highest level, so I don't know if they need that anymore. Obviously, a lot of this stuff I can't actually do as an ordinary member. And then you have the guild merchants, and you get guild coins, which I currently just have put in my bank, and you can use them to buy certain items. Magic booster pill will increase your MP recovery speed. Those are actually the ones you got from the anniversary chest as well, I believe. Attack speed, regeneration, fighting luck. That increases your fighting chance, but as I found, it doesn't really help with pilfer at all. And then racial transformation. You can change your character's race, but I think it's temporary. I've never used that one. So nothing terribly interesting for me personally at the moment. And then you do have some other things like, this is a high level thing that you don't need yet. Sometimes I'm just like, don't worry about this yet, but don't worry about it yet. Then the growth hormone pill will make you giant for 10 minutes. And you do sometimes see people in Everson who are really big or really small, and that's what they've taken in order to get to that state. And then the weapon downgrade stone. I don't actually understand why you would want to downgrade your armor or weapon, so the level limit. Is there a reason you'd want to do that? I don't really know. Anyway, and here are insurance scrolls, so that if you are doing upgrades, then it will prevent the armor or the weapon from being damaged or from being destroyed if it fails. And here's the ferryman. You need to use, I believe, the Go Anywhere item to do this, but he can in fact take you absolutely anywhere on the map, including places you don't have access to yet. So I don't have access to Darkdale Path yet, and you need to use a Go Anywhere item, but that's really convenient too. And here we have careers advisors, and also a pretty painting on the wall, and another statue, this one of Buddha, and another Christmas tree. So here we are. Now you have seen the guild cottage. It's very cute, but here we are. So this is for like some sort of instance quest or something. never mind about that. But for now, that's all I wanted to do. Since I randomly walked up to here, I thought I would actually record it with the cute Christmas decorations. Very glad to have done so. Ferryman text, there we go. Okay, I'm back to finding recipes. Okay, I do have to show you. Player community here is so pretty. It also has a lot of Christmas decorations. I swear they're just never getting rid of a Christmas update. It's going to be Christmas forever. Maybe they'll finally get rid of it in time for mid-autumn. Here is the Guildmaster. I don't know that I can do anything by talking to him, but there he is. And more snowmen. And I know that the recipe pot is somewhere here, but maybe it's down there somewhere. Probably. It's so pretty and so cute. Honestly, I do wish they left things like Christmas lights up longer because they're so pretty. Like, you don't have to care about the holiday itself. It's just pretty to have all the trees with lights on them. Okay, it's probably a bad use of power, but it's pretty. Anyway, Collington is such a beautiful city. This apparently is the Waffling About Collington episode. At this point, I might as well just consider also doing the Flying Poo Poo quest here. There is a Flying Poo Poo quest in Collington as well to increase your flying speed further, so we'll see. At the moment, I kind of do want to start training once I've got all the recipes, but maybe another episode. Oh, where is this recipe pot? It must be somewhere here, but I can't walk to this location. Oh, never mind, I can. Okay, the fence did not prevent you from walking on this little ledge area, so it might be somewhere back here. There it is. Good hiding spot. And which recipe is this? I think it might be one of the armor sets. Snakeskin shoes. I believe that's heavy armor. Let me check. Yes, the snakeskin set is the level 30 heavy armor. Okay, so at least I have some of those too. And okay, at this point I still need... the only recipe I need now is the muscle relaxant, which I don't actually plan on using ever. So that's great. I'll just go get that and then head to Grassgreen Square. Okay, where is the nearest landing pad to me so I can go find it? I guess that one. Okay, so I will go do that and I will meet you in Grassgreen Square so I can start training and working on the access to the Emperor Gang hideout. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. You can see there are the flying wild flying poo poo, whatever. They're very adorable. This is very important, absolutely vital. I must show you how cute the farm in Grassgreen Square is. So right here is the pot behind one of these little storage sheds. And here we have a bull happily eating away at the grass. Hello. Moo. And you can see a well, a nice wagon, a little house up here. Goodness, they even have the little back fence. And then some laundry hanging. It's so cute. Look at all the little fluffy sheep and the cows and all the fields. I'm really just kind of enamored of this. It's so cute. And there are all of these fields, one of which has a bunch of watermelons in it. Ooh. Is that a square watermelon? Well, that must be worth a lot of money. No wonder it's such a nice farm. They must make a lot of money off of things like that. I know that things like square watermelon is very expensive. Cute. Anyway, I'm just very enamored of this. It's so cute. Very charming little farm. Everything in this game is adorable, but this one in particular is a very cute farm. And a nice little farmhouse here. And these look... Are these watermelons too? And there's someone here called Nobody. I wonder if he's related to a quest or something. My dad wants me to make a name for myself before I can go back. At first I thought Mr. Ernest York would give me a suitable title if I paid him a visit. I didn't think that he'd just keep composing poetry. I've done some research and found out that he likes to eat fruits. Looks like I need to find a gift wrapper and make a nice looking fruit gift box. Hopefully when I come here next time, he'll give me a good title. Must be a little hint about a title you could get as well. I don't know, I will look into that some other time. But for now, I need to go get the last recipe and then I will meet you in Collington to turn in the Audrey quest for the access to Emperor Gang Dungeon. And I believe this woman is related to... if you see Chester Gear, you must tell him to come back at once. I think it's related to like a love... Yes, couples. It's like a love quest. You can't do that as a single player. And you need to actually be a couple with another player. Okay, I think the sneakers are somewhere around here. I might even have that recipe. Let me check before I... oh, actually I could fight the rabbit now, but let me check. I think I might have got that recipe. So that's going to be clothing. Yes, I do have that recipe. So now I have all of the recipes in Grassgreen Square. Excellent. I will meet you back in Collington. Just had to take a detour to show you the farm because I thought it was very cute. Well, I just wanted to show you how pretty Collington is right now, so we are going to actually walk back there on camera. Wait, I don't go this way, I go this way. But it's so pretty. I really love this city. Oh my goodness. Look, that house is basically a giant pot. But it looks really cute. It's very charming. Everything in this city is so beautiful. It's a little bit frustrating to navigate all of these bridges. It's a lot harder for auto walk to work in Collington, but it's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Look at the sky at the moment. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, time to talk to Gilligan. I did not expect you to collect what I asked for in such a short time. Very well, hold on for a moment. Hello? He's standing in me. Whatever. It's over. He is bragged now. There you go. You see, it didn't take much effort to get you the clearance, thanks to the corrupt members of the Emperor Gang. You should be careful when you head down to the dungeon. Many guardians lurk there. If you get the chance to steal the Emperor's sword, then steal it for me. If the heirs have lost the spirit of their forefathers, there is no point in passing on the legacy to them. However, the Emperor Gang dungeon is a little bit too high level for me at the moment. It is like a high 30s, like a 39 kind of level range, 39 to low 40s. So I can't really do anything there. I would probably just be killed. So absolutely not time to do it yet. At this point, I actually realized I have the quest for the Grassgreen Square Assault still, and I'm still about the right level to do it. I need to fight Ivy Spirits and Divine Female Cuckoos, and I do just want to train my fencer up and see... Oh, I also got this. Nice. Ooh, it's only 25 to 35, but I could definitely put it on one of these. So that's good, that's extra MP. Just trying to think. I think I would still put it on the chainmail hood. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably have quite a few alchemy failures. Quite a few failures with the item, and then I will go to Grassgreen Square and continue that quest for the time being. It's kind of annoying to still be carrying that around in my inventory at the moment, isn't it? So I will see you in a little bit in Grassgreen. Wait, first let's just look at how beautiful Collington is. I love all the different times of day in the game. Everything changes so much and it looks so beautiful. Here, let's just enjoy it for a second. Okay, so I've just been training and I'm still level 36, but this is pretty exciting. Look at this. Look at how little damage I'm taking. I am starting to reach that point. My only problem is some of these skills need to be a little bit more powerful, and I need to get my agility up so my cooldown is better. Oh, look, I drew another one. But this is starting to become feasible. And I don't even have premonition on or anything like that. Also, I have no auto loot and I started taking mobs, but I took them up. I definitely should have worked on my agility more in the early levels. The only thing is that until you get these abilities to a decent level, so that they deal more damage, there's a limit to what you could really do taking a mob anyway. But I still should have. At this point, I am pretty much just going to be doing pure agility whenever I level up, unless I find my dexterity is very poor, because I think this is feasible. I think that Dancer can do area of effect immediately, Fencer can do it later, and Solo. I'm starting to find that this is starting to work out. And I mean, they are hitting me sometimes, but you see there are a lot of misses. Of course, thanks to the title and my armor and all of that, when they do hit me, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can see that was a lot of misses. They barely hit me. What is my HP at? Mine is 66, and I don't even have regeneration on at the moment, only inner magic. So yeah, I was right. Fencer can take mobs. You just need to wait a little longer and work on your agility a bit more. If I do find that at the higher levels and in dungeons and stuff, but I'm still unhappy with my agility, my evasion, I definitely could buy a skill reset book. But at this point, I think the next few level ups, I'm just going to focus on agility and see where that it gets my evasion. I think you would at least need to be 60 plus. Realistically, and of course I'm going to keep putting more points in future into all of these skills so that they'll do more damage, and once I hit level 38 I can upgrade the Mars Sword, which will then have higher magic attack. In fact, what is the second level of the Mars Sword going to be for magic attack? I'm very curious. I am looking that up, yes. But yeah, I was always like, I don't know, is this possible? And I'm starting to think, yes, absolutely, my instinct was right. Ooh. The magic attack will go up to 51 at the base before you do any upgrades on it. That's pretty good. And of course, once you hit the 40s, you get some other swords which are better. There's a sword called Dying Wind, and also a sword you get for the life quest, which have even more magic attack. So yeah, absolutely. Once I have more magic attack swords, that will definitely be feasible. So let's see, the Snowy Sword. Okay, so I'm just going to look at this. Yes, really. The highest level, level 43 of the Mars Sword, will have a base magic attack of 56 before any bonuses from upgrades. And then the next good magic sword is the Dying Wind, which is wood type. So I would actually want to get both and alternate between them, unless I can't get the Dying Wind. Let's see. No, it's sold in Big Beam. Okay, cool. And its base magic attack at level 40 is 41, and up to level 50, then its base magic attack is 62. Meanwhile, the Snowy Sword, which is also a higher magic sword, is level 43 at the base, and it has 45 magic attack. It has water element, so honestly it's worth having all three and alternating between them if Fencer is one of your main jobs, because then depending on what enemy you're fighting, you can switch out the sword. And then the highest level, level 53, has base 64 magic attack. So yeah, absolutely, at that point, you're doing pretty well. The swords, as I've said, they alternate on which ones have good magic attack and which ones have good physical attack. For example, the level 50 sword, which you can buy in Big Beam, I think it's the last level sword you can buy, only has 34 magic attack at level 50, but it has 173 physical attack. I think the next sword, which is higher on magic attack at all, let's see, the Whirlwind Sword, but those are going to be hard to get. You can either, you can only pilfer the recipe from like a really, really weird boss called the Wise White Monkey. They're in Sneaky Peek. And you know how much I despise pilfer. I mean, I might have to consider doing pilfer at just the high levels when you can't buy the recipes anymore, but you know, at that point, I don't like it, but I could see that being like, well, I hate it, but if it's only the high levels I'm doing it for, maybe it's not so bad, because I do hate doing it a lot. But if it's only for the high levels, then yeah, like going for the level 20 weapon when I can just buy one in the store and upgrade it, or I can use the life quest weapon and upgrade it, doesn't seem worthwhile to me. But anyway, that was pretty impressive. I still need to work on these skills a bit more and continue to increase my agility, but it is definitely feasible. Wait, Razzle Dazzle isn't even useful if I'm doing mobs. Whatever. Okay, I am going to put on Fighting Foresight. That will increase my defense and my evasion. Wish I could increase my attack as well. I don't have any skill like that at the moment except for Tough and Magic, which I have not leveled up enough. Oh my goodness, I always want more springs as a fencer. Honestly, so many fencer skills are good, and I think very few of them are actually not worth putting points into. And I would argue that's the one frustration as a fencer, is that you just always need more skill points, more skill points, more skill points. But I mean, look at this. This is going so much better. This is totally feasible. Ooh, I think I have that recipe block though. I do remember I got all of them. So, also waiting on the cooldown here. If one of these was, you can see they're so close. If one of these magic attacks was just a little bit more powerful, I could actually kill that mob. And they're only, the Divine Female Cuckoos are level 35, so they're only one level below me. Yeah, absolutely, this is feasible. I'm very excited about that. And there's the rabbit again. Anyway, that was just me waffling on about that. I am, as said, very excited and pleased that I am starting to see some progress as Spencer. I feel like I definitely should have put more points into agility early on, but I no longer feel like I've ruined the job. Okay, so I just hit level 37 and I have not currently put any more points into my spells because I was trying to decide what to do with them. However, I did work on my agility and I now am up to 60 evasion at the base before we add in Premonition or Fighting Foresight. So that is really good. Let's take a look at how this works. Obviously, I'm now 2 levels higher than them, but still, I think you can definitely see a difference in how often they're hitting me. And once I have those skills on too, it's really good. Oh, this is a Divine Male Cuckoo. I don't really need those. It's fine. So I wanted to show you the difference here. This is level 4 and it does about 1,000 damage, except to the male cuckoo who's lower level. So it does about 1,000 damage. Level 3 does about 900. Now this is a level 2 spell and you can see it only does in the realm of like 600 to 700 damage. And then we have a level 3 spell, and that goes up to doing about 900 damage. So you can see that that's a really big deal. The gap from level 2 to level 3 on the area of effect spells is extremely high. And there's the Female Cuckoo quest, and I am not in an auto loot party, and I'm taking mobs. I was not expecting to be able to take mobs yet, but looks like now that I'm starting to work on my agility more, that's working. So one of the skills which is at level 2, I want to get up to level 3. That will start increasing my damage output a lot per round of area of effect spells. I think at the moment, I'm just trying to think. I'm actually going to look. The next level area up, if I go there, is going to be... Well, actually, there is Blackatoa, but let's say I wanted to take Fencer to the World of Pandora's box. The enemies there range from level 35 to level 39, or 40, not counting the bosses. And we have a mixture of water, wood, and fire enemies. So, we already have earth to level 3. Basically, I would probably want metal to level 3 then. Whereas if I went to Blackatoa, the enemy elements there, I mean, obviously long term, I'm going to get all of these as high level as I can. Blackatoa has enemies which are largely wood, which are all wood and fire. Okay, so I think metal is probably the best spell at the moment to put more points into. At the moment, long term, I do want to get them all up. I learned my lesson there. Focusing on neglecting certain elements isn't a good idea, but short term, I do want to get more metal. So that's going to be Cracking Thunder. And now once that's level 3, my hope is that it's going to do a lot more damage. A good bit more. So I am going to take another little mob of these Divine Female Cuckoos. With no self-buffs, I'm just going to go at it like this. Not the Divine Male Cuckoos, don't need you. Not because they're worthless, I suppose, but because they're a little bit low level for me now. Okay, now let's take a look at how this does up. That fox is in the way. It's fine. So that's of course still going to be 1,000, 900. Now this one should also be doing in the realm of 900. A little lower, it's about 800, but it's definitely more than before when it was only doing 600 damage. So yeah, it's still not quite enough to take the whole mob. I still need to work on the skills a little more, but I am starting to be able to work with them faster. And you can see as soon as this next skill comes around, I should be able to kill all of them except for this one straggler. And that's pretty much how it goes. You're not going to just immediately kill the entire mob, but there we are. Obviously, I'm 2 levels higher than the Divine Female Cuckoos. I wouldn't test this against the Audrey Offspring, simply because Audrey Offspring hit really hard. I don't know why they hit so hard, but they do. So that's kind of not the greatest idea. But yeah, I'm starting to reach a point where I can do Area of Effect as Fencer. I need to keep working on my skills, but it's possible. I am a little disappointed that I didn't build it perfectly, but I feel like I am kind of making up the difference now, which is very exciting to feel like I didn't break the job, I didn't ruin it. I can still make up the missing whatever. I can still make up some of the areas where I could have improved it. So I can still just make up the difference and make it viable, and it's always possible if I'm really dissatisfied to level it up to do a skill reset, but I don't know that that's strictly necessary. I think I can course correct from here and be just fine. I don't even have the extra evasion on at the moment. Would you? Oh, never mind. Now there's no point. Here we are. So it's definitely getting there, making progress, and I'm basically debating now where I want to take Fencer next. Because it is a possibility to just head to Blackatoa. Honestly, that's an option. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I do like I am interested in doing the World of Pandora's box soon, but for the time being, it might be better to just take Fencer to Blackatoa. I'd like to explore more of the ordinary non-dungeon areas for a bit more. And in particular, there's some more stuff you can get in Blackatoa, like recipes and things like that. So that might be the thing to do for the time being as a Fencer. I'm just going to turn in that quest for the Assault Officer and see what else he might want us to do. Been hanging on to that for so long. Of course he wants me to do another thing. What does he want now? Audrey Offspring, which I was just fighting a whole bunch of. Ugh, that would have been perfect to double up on. It's not a big deal, I could do it as another job at some point, but there you are, that's annoying. And now I have 2 more Onyxes. This is the Onyx of Obedience. I want to put that on the helmet, but I have to go to Eversun to do that. And Onyx of Archery is up to level 35 for a weapon, and it will add wood attack. A little unfortunate because this one I'm going to level up very soon. It's already ready to level up, it's just that I won't be able to use it once I've leveled it up. But I suppose if I wanted to increase the wood attack on the Breeze Blade, I mean, that would be 50 wood attack. That would definitely make the Breeze Blade viable for longer, whereas while right now it is fully upgraded. Yeah, I might do that. The Steel Saber honestly is reaching the point where it's not very useful. It's a shame that the Onyx of Music is too low level to put into the Mars Sword. I think that would be nice, but it is just too low level, and it's starting to kind of show, especially when I'm doing Area of Effect stuff now. So yeah, there we are. Okay, I have no idea how long this episode is, but I think that is enough for now. I'm really pleased to feel like I'm making progress as Fencer and I haven't just ruined the job. Although, my goodness, that helmet! I do love the bow. Let's just focus on the bow and not the helmet being kind of unattractive. Okay, so I am going to probably do some stuff in between episodes, like working on alchemy, and I will see you guys next time. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I did just say that. Until then, bye!